right, so we got the Seadoo out here. We got the factory system. We're about to change it, so I just want to show you live. I made a little stick, a 3-foot stick. I will tell you that I did listen to it. It actually sounds pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, the Seadoo did a really good job. They're actually kind of bass heavy. That's not a bad thing, I guess, when you're in the showroom or when you're in the garage or things like that. But when we get on the water, bass is really hard to hear. It's kind of like it's more of a vibration, I guess, the best way I can describe it. What we really need to do is focus on these mids and highs to get it to where we get over certain speeds. This is going to be great at like 35, 40 miles an hour. I'm going to show you the decibel reading. We've got it right here. I will tell you, this is not like a controlled environment. I don't have like a perfectly sound booth. So this is just kind of to give us an idea. And then we're going to do my system, and we're going to see what the decibels will be, and we'll go from there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this on the speaker, right along the edge of the speaker, so that way we're at 3 feet away. And then we're going to record this. I'm going to play a song and turn it all the way up and see what happens, see what kind of numbers we get. So here we go. Scotty's going to record this number here so we can show you guys exactly how much sound. All the way up. All the way up. Down. Up. This is our number right here. Okay, so at 3 feet, we're able to get 99 decibels. That's not the worst. I will say the bass does sound really good on here, but again, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. It's just not loud to me. It has bass, it's deep, but it's not really what's gonna benefit us when we're riding at high speeds. We are gonna lose some of the bass. It's gonna be a little bit tighter sound. It's not gonna be so boomy. It's gonna be a little bit more like tight bass, and it's gonna be a lot louder, as we hopefully will be able to show. Anyway, that's the number, 99. Remember it. And then we'll shoot the backup video when we're done with it. All right, guys, so we're about to swap out the system. We just wanted to do a quick test and let you guys know exactly how much power this thing's working out versus what we're putting out. We're doing a claim of 160 to 165 watts. Let me show you what that means. This is the plus sign. That's where we're going to be at. So we're going to be at about 26 volts, okay? Right now, this amplifier is between 50 and 65 watts. It's actually sitting at about 55 watts because of the voltage. I'm going to show you the voltage. The problem here is it stops clipping at 50. It starts clipping right at 50, and then it just turns into an ugly wave, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So they're actually probably around this 48 clean power. I do have it hooked up to a battery as well. I do have it hooked up as a battery as well, so you can see the voltage. So let's go ahead and make sure this thing is all ready to go, and I'm gonna play the sound for you, and then we're gonna see that wave, and I'm gonna show you what it looks like, what a clean wave versus an ugly wave. All right, load this in. There we go. Sorry guys, 1 second. This thing doesn't like to stick in there, there's a bit of wires. Okay, here we go. All right, so we're gonna hit play, and I actually have this set at, I have this set at 0 dB. We usually do ours at -5 dB. But so right now we're turned all the way up. If you see this wave file right there, that's clipping, guys. See where it says 15 volts? Okay, so look over here. We'll show you 15 volts. 15 volts is between 50 and 65. So they're probably around 55 watts, but this is clipping. Okay, that sounds like doo-doo. Okay, if I turn it down 1 notch, that's not clipping. And that voltage is 12 volts. So less than 45 watts. Okay, here's 45 watts, and that's clipping. I'm telling you right now, that is clean voltage, and I'll show you again. I'll show you on my phone. Okay,
turn it all the way up.
Turn it all the way up. That's all the way up, and now we're clipping. Okay, I'm gonna click it down one notch, and I'm gonna show you where it's at. That's down notch. That's a clean file. That's what your wave file should look like. Clipping is no good. That's where that distortion comes in at high end. So just so you know, this is the power they're running. That's actually clean power. Ours will be clean power all the way through, and it was about 12 volts, so less than 45 watts. So now we know exactly what the answer is. We can obviously put this on like an SMD or really bench test it with some music, but this is just giving us a good idea of where we're at versus where we're going. We're going a lot more. We're gonna almost, what, 45? Be at 3 times the amount of power.
Almost 3 times.
Almost 3 times the amount of power. We'll show you what it looks like when we put our stuff on. Ride safe, ride loud. Stay tuned for the second part of this video. Okay, so the second part of the video, we've got our amp hooked up. We're gonna go ahead and get his speaker set up left and right. So I'm gonna do the left side so I don't waste too much of your time. We're gonna go ahead and adjust the amplifier. I'm gonna play the same 1000 hertz test tone, okay? And we're gonna be looking for our amplifier. We're gonna be looking for this number right here, about 25 are 26, and what that means at 4 ohm, right here, that's what we're running, guys, so we're not lying to you. Going over, keep on going over. We're gonna be around this area right here. There's 150 watts at 24, 200 watts at 28, so about 26 will put us about 180, 175 watts. This is just for one speaker, okay? And then we're gonna do the other speaker. So that's how this works. So let's show you what we got, okay? All right, so we're playing our test tone.
Volume all the way up.
Volume's all the way up, okay? And now we're going to, oh, hold on, hit play, get it playing. Okay, so right now we're already at our lowest setting. We're at 9 volts. See, that's a clean wave, okay? Let me show you what happens. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit. We wanna look for 25. So I'm looking for 25. Okay, and it's still clean. Now let me show you something. Let me show you this, lift this up just a little bit. That's a nice clean wave. Okay, hold on. Okay, now watch what happens. Before mine starts clipping, we're gonna go all the way up to, that's clipping, which is the same wave we saw earlier. That's 34 volts, which is basically 300 watts. That's when we start clipping, at 34 volts, 300 watts. So just so you know, now you know, okay? We're gonna go ahead and bring this back down to a nice clean wave like we have right there at 25 volts, making sure it's good. We're gonna, gotta restart the song over. We're real close, and we're gonna start the song over again. Okay, there we go, hit play, okay. All right, right now we're at 23, so let's get to 25 real quick. Okay, so you guys see we don't lie. This is just one speaker, guys. That's it. Oh, hold on, this thing's very sensitive. So we're gonna get as close as we can. All right, 25 volts, there we go. So that is exactly one side, 160 watts. That's our left side speaker. All right, just so you know, hopefully you learned something today. Ride safe, ride loud, and enjoy your sound. This customer will be joining his soon. We're gonna go ahead and adjust the other side of the amp to match the left speaker. So we're gonna match that, it's called gain matching. And now you see how we do it. We use the 1000 hertz test tone. We hook it up, we make sure everything's on open, and then we start adjusting it. Now here's what's funny. I actually use mine because I adjust my amp at a -5 dB. So I actually played this one at 1000. So I'm gonna actually be backing this amp down just a little bit more because I play a little bit lower test tone when I'm testing mine, which means we get a little bit more power. Ride safe, ride loud, guys. Talk to you soon. Okay, guys, so we're gonna go ahead and do the second test with our speakers hooked up. Remember, the way sound works, I don't know what it's gonna be yet, but it's like 10 times louder if it's 10 more decibels. It's kind of how they figure it out. So like if something hits, let's say it's 99, we're searching for like 109. If we hit like 109, we're virtually 10 times louder. That's where ears perceive it. I'll let you look it up. I'm not going to explain to you the formula of how it works. Just Google it, how decibels work, and how every 3 decibels, how it increases. And 3 decibels is very hard to get. I mean, if you've ever done a bass car and you've hit 151 like I have, for me to get 154, I got to like put more speakers, twice as much power. It's a lot to do with. So let's see what happens. We're going to play the song. You guys saw it here first live. Let's just see what happens, man. We're just now finished setting everything up. Everything's crossed over. And let's see what we can get. Okay, going on max. Here we go. Oh, let me hold this on the back side. My hand.
3 feet away, because that's where you usually sit.
All right, ready? Guys, there you go. 107.9, almost 108. we'll take that. I know it doesn't seem like it's a very large number, but when you talk about decibels, I'm telling you, look it up, how hard it is to get 3 more decibels. It's very hard, guys. That's basically... That's
from 99 to 107.
99 to 107 is crazy. That's a huge jump. That's roughly about 8 times louder. I know it doesn't seem that way. I'll let you guys do the formula. I'm not going to do it for you, but this is what we do here. We're doing all the testing so you guys don't have to. These are real numbers. They don't lie. Again, I know this is not a completely controlled environment. We may have a whistle of a bird over there that may hit it, but I don't think a bird whistle is going to hit that loud. We've got a good amount of mid bass. It sounds a lot cleaner. It's a little bit tighter. I will say that the original sound system was not the worst. Okay, a lot better than Yamaha. Very good. Too much bass. It was kind of rumbly. It didn't have like a tight punch. We did, like I said, he's got some bass on here. It's not going to be like, it's not rumble. It's more tight, like a punch, like you feel in your face. Anyway, Ride Safe, Ride Loud. Hope you enjoyed the videos, and we'll see you guys on the water. Don't forget to check us out online at pwcbrackets.com. If you don't know, now you know. Peace.